welcome back to Stoner Girl Otaku. It's your girl Anae here, and guess what? I'm here with another Genres101 video. Let's go! As you know, it was magic, and I'm excited because I found a new anime I like. I really like. Not saying like this is probably out of all the genres, this is probably the anime that I watched that was new that I'm like, nah, like this is it. Like I'm currently binging it right now. When I tell you, of course, you're gonna figure out what it is. And then you're probably gonna be like, what? You're old, that's late. You're late, like you're super late. Which I am, but who cares? Before we get into that, hopefully you guys subscribe, like, share, and follow me on social media. If you're new, hi! This is my channel, Stoner Girl Otaku. I'm Anae. Follow me on social media. Hopefully by the end of this video, you are gonna subscribe, and of course you like this video. Thank you for clicking on it. If you're one of my subscribers, what's up? I know you ring that bell, and if you didn't ring that bell, make sure you ring your bell. Ring the bell so you know my videos are coming. Especially because, hello, look at me. 2 Genres101 videos in the same year. Right? Alright. So, without further ado, let's get into Genres101, my Stoner Girl Academia Genres101 magic video. Okay, so I just realized it just now, but you know, usually I look up the definition of what the genre is. It's magic. I did not look up the definition for it. I'm sorry. So here, that's the definition for magic. Oh, read it. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what it means in reference to anime, the genre, in the genre of anime. Magic, the genre usually has to deal with magic creatures, magic wielding characters, knights is usually in there, knights and round tables and horses and manges. It's up there. I'm not saying it right apparently. Manges, wizards, witches, princesses, kingdoms, and great medieval olden times dungeon dragony type stuff. I realized magic and fantasy are like really related. Like a lot of the times they're like in the same category. So there's that. Beings that grant wishes and magic spells and whatnot. So the demographic is usually, I would say, teens to adults, PG-13 all the way up to R even. Anyway, magic's a very broad thing. Like I said, fantasy is usually linked to it. Comedy, action, shonen, adventure. You can sprinkle love and romance in there from time to time. There are a lot of great magic animes. I like with sci-fi, I like magic and fantasy and stuff, so of course this genre was really easy for me to do because I kind of had a background in it. And just also, like for instance, Black Clover Fairy Tale, watched it. Black Clover, watched it and read it. It's one of my favorites. If you follow me, you know I have all those. I have most of the Black Clover pops, so that's not nothing new to me. Like, I love magic. Some other great ones is 7 Deadly Sins, which is what I chose to watch. But other than 7 Deadly Sins, like that's the one I chose to watch. But the Fate series, which I've seen one of them, not all of them. And one thing about the Fate series, I watched it on Netflix, which is also where I watched 7 Deadly Sins. So I don't know if that's a related thing, but I'm almost 1000% sure it is. Okay, so and this is mine, I wrote this with my handwriting. Yeah, on my iPad. Bless you. Wrote it with my handwriting. It's magic wielding characters, curses, spells, wizards, witches, monsters, creatures, mythical creatures, celestial spirits. All those things are all involved in magic, the genre. Now, as I said, for a lot of shows, there is Overlord, Kiki's Delivery, which is a Studio Ghibli movie, I believe, which I haven't seen any Studio Ghibli movies. Not one. So I was gonna watch Kiki's Delivery Service because I know Ghibli's a very big studio, and I'm probably like, I know someone's probably like, what? You've never? Nope, haven't. I'm saving it for a special guess I'm saving it for a special person. Yeah, I'm saving it for a special person. The time I was reincarnated as a slime, I said Overlord. There's a lot more. There's like so many more. If I can find some other shows, shoot them up there. But there's so many magic genre shows that like everybody likes. I chose to watch 7 Deadly Sins. My best friend, he watched 7 Deadly Sins and he's been trying to get me to watch it, so I figured this would be a great time to watch it, and I did. 7 Deadly Sins is amazing. Like, for this, I watched the first season before I made this video, so that way I can at least give you something. There's 5 seasons total. I believe they're all on Netflix, and there's movies. I haven't seen any of the movies because I'm on season 3, so I made it all the way to season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins. If you know, the second season is only like a couple episodes, but that first season, oh my gosh, that first season was amazing. It's magic genre. It's a magic anime because it's about the 7 Deadly Sins. That's one. Princess Elizabeth, she's in it too. King Arthur, hello. Those are just some heavy hitting ones. But 7 Deadly Sins is about a magical kingdom. The first season is really centered around Elizabeth trying to find the 7 Deadly Sins so that she can save the kingdom. And the 7 Deadly Sins were outlawed, or just like they're villains that they have been looking for, criminals that they are most wanted for trying to destroy the kingdom and killing the Grand Master, who's the leader of the Holy Knights. All them Holy Knights protect the kingdom, etc. She ends up in a tavern where she meets this dude named Meliodas. Meliodas is actually one of the 7 Deadly Sins, and essentially that's what the show is about. Elizabeth getting the 7 Deadly Sins together so they can help save the kingdom. In that first season, it's just, that's what it's about. Meliodas and Elizabeth trying to find the rest of the 7 Deadly Sins. They find Ban, Diane, and King, who is the Fairy King. Everybody has a great background story. I guess, to my knowledge, I don't think I have everybody's yet, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who has not watched 7 Deadly Sins. You know I don't like to spoil stuff for everybody. But basically, that's what the first season is centered around. Getting all the 7 Deadly Sins back together so that they can save the kingdom and find out who's trying to open the portal to the demon realm. Bow. So that's the first season. I don't want to tell you who is who, what's doing what, but at the beginning of the season, it starts off with the 7 Deadly Sins being villains, and it ends with everybody seeing them as heroes. That's all you need to know about 7 Deadly Sins. For me, 7 Deadly Sins and Fairy Tail for me have a lot in common. They make me feel the same way. One thing I have realized about magic anime is that they are all some element of funny as hell. As I was just saying, a lot of them, like, comedy is like right up there next to magic. Like, they are connected, joint at the hip, because they all bring funny elements. One thing I will say about Fairy Tail, because I'm literally still watching Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail to me is not really serious, like, because it's not one story all the way through. Not for me, it's not one story all the way through. So that Fairy Tail is one of those shows I can put on and just like let it rock. You know, I can just watch it whenever I feel like it, hence why I'm still watching it. I'm literally enjoying my time watching it. But there are a lot of strong female characters in both 7 Deadly Sins, Black Clover 2, and Fairy Tail. But to me, Black Clover makes it different because there's a like central story all the way through. Like, you have to keep watching. Like, you still got to be connected to it to figure out what's gonna happen. Like with Fairy Tail, you just follow the guild on different adventures. As I mentioned, magic genre stuff you gotta have is magical creatures, wizards, and like magic. Black Clover centers around Asta, who's a knight who doesn't have any powers. Him and Meliodas have a lot in common with their whole demon thing they got going on. So those two relate on it like that, and then those are elements of magic. Black Clover centers around somebody who doesn't have any magic, and all the rest of these powerful wizards and knights and stuff have powers. all three of the shows involve like a strong, close-knit family type of thing. And Black Bulls, like the 7 Deadly Sins, they're all like a bunch of funny ass misfits. See, in Fairy Tail, they're all misfits, all of them. Every single one of them, all the guilds, they all are. But all have magic. Sometimes it's called mana, but it's still magic nonetheless. There's fairies. Like, I love me a good magic anything. A lot of the magic animes to me is very lighthearted. Like, even in the dark moments, it's just really lighthearted. It's like it's a cool thing to watch. The genre for me is something that's lighthearted, cool to watch. Like, even in like a lot of the shows are just really cool. Like light to watch. Real, just put it on and just let live. You know? Like, not as serious as like Supernatural. It's not as serious. And to me, Supernatural and horror tend to go a little more together. Like magic and comedy and adventure, they all just seem to go together with one another. That's why it's so crazy. But I enjoy magic anime. I enjoy watching 7 Deadly Sins. I'm like hooked. I'm so hooked on it. I think this differs from a lot of my other videos because I watched the whole thing through before I did a video. This time I just did one season because I don't have time to be putting y'all through these breaks. So now the good stuff. Do I like magic as a genre? Yes, I do like it as a genre, and I would recommend it to anybody. Any of the shows I mentioned, I would say I just like magic as a whole. So definitely give it a chance, give it a shot, give it a chance, however you want to word it. Yeah, I'm still watching 7 Deadly, so I might add some content to the channel. Who knows? I guess now we can pick out. I don't know which one of these Pokeballs has the genres in it, so I guess we're gonna find out. Nope. Okay, it's not this one. All right. Yeah. I think that's pretty much everything. I think these videos are starting to get shorter. I don't know if it's because I'm doing a good job or whatever, but I'm doing it at this point. It's because I got goals and I got lists and I got to get it done. Because if I don't make the videos, then who's going to make it? And you just never know. So that is my magic video. I like magic. I told you guys what it was. Hopefully I taught you something. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Now let's pick out a new genre from the Pokeball. I think we're getting to a good, I don't think we're at the half point yet, but we will be. So let's pick out the next genre. See what it's gonna be. I took one out. I don't know which one it is. You just saw me shake up the ball. I'm gonna do the thing where I show it to you guys first. Let me see what it is. Cause I'm looking at the screen now, I got good eyes. Drama. I'm a dramatic person, so I'm excited. Let's get into some messy shit. And this is different for me because I don't think drama anime has fighting. Last time I watched something that really didn't have fighting in it was Supernatural. And that's when I watched Death Note. So, and horror, there wasn't really a lot of fighting in horror, but they do have horror fighting anime. Don't forget to check out my last My Stoner Girl Academia Genres 101 video, which was on sci-fi. And don't forget to check out the horror one before that. Don't forget to check out the Supernatural one. Check them all out. The links will be down below. I am kind of excited to do drama. If you're watching this and you know any good drama anime, drop it down there below. Or if you know any other magic anime, you can let me know. Same thing with horror, Supernatural, any of the other ones. Let me know and I might give them a shot. But now I'm gonna dive into this drama and see what I can dig up. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be like watching a soap opera. I'm very excited. I wonder if I've seen any good drama anime. I don't think I have. That concludes class dismissed as far as Genres 101 magic. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope somebody pulled something away from this. Don't forget to check out a good magic anime if you like magic. I know I do. And watch 7 Deadly Sins for God's sakes, cause it's lit. And I love Ban and I love Diane. She's a baddie. Yeah, I don't think there's no much more I can add to that. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and follow me on social media. Check out my latest, whatever video I put up here. Check that out on my social media. I will see you guys next time.